Welcome to How to Have Fun Cruising with Alice and Tommy T. And today it's all about your quarterly earnings and update with Carnival Corp. That's right, folks. We're in March and we're going to look at their last quarter earnings and how the company is doing and give you a quick update on that. Everyone's kind of interested in how the cruise industry is doing. So if you haven't, definitely check out our webpage, How to Have Fun Cruising, Instagram. Also subscribe to our Facebook. And how about subscribing to this channel? Please hit that like button. We've got so many great videos for you on cruise ship reviews, walkthroughs, tips, shore excursions, you name it, we got it. This is one awesome channel. Also check out our sister channel, How to Have Fun Outdoors. But today's about Carnival Corp. It's not just Carnival Cruise Line. Carnival Corp has 9 cruise lines with a combined, that's right folks, 91 ships. This includes Carnival, Costa, Cunard, Holland America, P&O, that's right, Princess, and even the luxury brand Seabourn. So what about the revenues? Last year, the revenues of the company 2022 were over $12 billion. But the bad news, last year, they lost over $6 billion. Hard to believe that they lost that kind of money. They took on a ton of debt, and as you guys know, it's been tough for the cruise industry, but they still got $51 billion in assets, and they are a monster. That's right, one of the largest corporations in the world for cruising with 150,000 employees, and you can learn much more about this stock and company, CCL, on the New York Stock Exchange. Well, let's take a look at the chart real quick before we get into the quarterly earnings. Just a little bit of history here. That's right, back in January 2020, this thing was trading over $51 a share. It was drifting down a little bit, but then all of a sudden this thing crashed like everything else, all the way down to $8.49 at the end of March in 2020. It was just an incredible impact to Carnival and the cruise industry. We all know what happened there. The stock started to drift back up. It got to a high of $30 a share, but as you know, we had all the Omicron and all the other variants that really continued to plague the cruise industry, where today, 3/27/2023, we're at $8.86. That's right, folks. And, you know, the question now is, where does the stock go from here? What's going to happen with Carnival Cruise Line? And we're going to try to help you understand that from this video, because they did have a good quarter. That's right. Everybody knows what's been going on with these new ships. That's right, the Carnival Mardi Gras. Now the Celebration has been launched, and then they've got the Carnival Jubilee coming out. These are all over 180,000, that's right, ton ships, monsters that are going to be real profit makers in the future. They did away with a lot of the older ships. So how did they do for the last quarter? They did great. The CEO, Josh Weinstein, actually highlighted they outperformed their guidance on all measures, and they did. As you can see here, the revenue was $4.43 billion, so they beat estimates, and on the adjusted earnings per share, they also beat the estimates. So overall, they did very well. He actually noted, the CEO, that the increased ticket prices, sustained growth in onboard revenue, the higher capacity. He added that the firm has had its highest ever quarterly booking volumes during this peak booking season known as wave season. So they've done very, very well. The issue came around, that's right, the future of where they're going to go. But once again, let's talk about the earnings. Again, they came in at 55 cents per share, down from 1.66 a year ago. Revenue was up 173% to $4.43 billion. And that was about 95% of the level back in 2019. So they were almost back to where they were in 2019 before the outbreak. And the net daily spending by passenger, you ready for this? $162.96. So really good data there. But here's the problem. Carnival, who's been the worst performing stock in the S&P 500, after the cruise ship predicted that it would have much bigger losses for the current quarter, the quarter we're in already, and the full year 2023. So they're indicating going forward that they're going to lose between 34 to 42 cents a share in the second quarter. Analysts were anticipating a drop to only 28 cents. For 2023, the company is actually predicting a loss of 28 to 44 cents per share, at least 4 times more than what they forecasted. So that is not good news, and therefore the stock did go down later in the day. So there's your overview for Carnival. The shares dropped today 4%, and they've lost more than half their value in the past 12 months. So a lot of people question whether or not this is a perfect time to buy the stock. It seemed like it was, but with the guidance going down for the rest of the year, maybe it's a hold right now. We'll have to see what happens. I do know that a lot of people love cruising, and we love to cruise also, and I know you do out there. Please comment down below. Do you think this stock is a buy, a hold, or are you selling? Let us know what you think on the company and the cruise line. Overall, it's going to be a tough 12 months no matter what industry you're in. With all this inflation and increased interest rates, people are going to be pulling back on everything. So overall, we hope you enjoyed this video. If it was helpful, definitely please hit that like button and comment down below. Let us know what you think, and thank you so much for watching How to Have Fun Cruising.